Hi everyone, Alistair Davies here. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thanks for tuning in. Today's video is all about how we can turn better in the backswing, and hopefully that gives us more time to sequence our downswing and also creates our maximum power, or your maximum power you can achieve, your potential. So I'm going to share with you a few drills that are going to help you feel how to turn correctly is important and not cheat in the backswing, and a couple of physical things you can do also to help this at home. So keep watching to find out how. Okay, so the first physical feel you can do, and if you've watched my channel before, you'll see I do some exercise with some tubing. I like tubing a lot because it gives us feels. Feels are quite instant to get into our golf swing. They don't always stay, which is why this would be kind of a continual warm-up drill or a house drill to give you the feels of how your mid-spine should work correctly in the golf swing. So I've got this tubing wrapped around my waist here. I've got my palms facing up and I've got it level with my hips. This automatically is putting me into what I would class a better posture at address. Now from there, basically the better posture is going to allow me to turn more anyway. But from there, what I want to see is a backswing that turns like a windmill, but I feel that my hands don't come forward at all from that point. So it's making me turn from what I would class my mid-spine. And the feeling I want to have is when I'm turning, obviously I am extending my back, I am side bending. All this happens at the same time, but I'm not letting the hands come in. Now I can tell you doing this, you can feel it. You can feel it in your spine, you can feel it also in your triceps because of the bands being held back. But this is a sensation to make you turn correctly. Quite often what I see is the shoulder coming across and the mid-spine not moving. So quite often to the untrained eye, it looks like you've made a full turn, when really all that's happened is this shoulder is winged across. Now that doesn't generate any power. It also means your sternum doesn't get level to behind the golf ball to allow you to swing down in the right sequence. It gets kind of here, then we start down incorrectly. So that's point number one. Point number two is much more about how we move our back to be turning correctly. I get so many golfers that come to me that will do this. They'll start their backswing and they think they're turning and they're forward bending so much. Again, if you look at my nipples, they're staying at the kind of same level here, right? That's not turning. I want these nipples to feel like they go up. That will get me side bending and extending in my back to make it easier to rotate. So that extension is key, and side bending is key to make me turn correctly. It also helps me stay centered, right? Which is something I like in the golf swing. I don't mind a fraction of movement to the right, but I certainly don't want excessive movement to the right. So that turning action from our mid-spine again and extending is key. The third little exercise I quite like is the hand on the chest, hand on the belly, and getting the relationship between these to feel like they're moving more at the same pace. Okay, and again, side bending and extending, but you see the hands are moving pretty much the same pace. Now this is definitely giving me a feel all through my lower right side here that my back is being activated and changing, rather than doing it through my shoulder. So the idea would be you do these kind of exercises to get the feeling of what a full turn would be, and then you take golf balls. And you might well do these exercises, or one of these exercises, every 10 balls or so, just to wake your brain up, to tell it what your body should be doing. And again, the key benefits, once again, more power, more consistency, better sequence of your downswing, so it creates more consistency with your ball flight. You get all this from turning better in the golf swing. It also gives you time. So if I'm turned behind the golf ball and I feel I've got time, I can shallow the golf club correctly. One of the big key things people talk about is rushing from the top. So if we do this correctly, you will not rush from the top, or it's much harder to rush from the top. Let's just try a shot there. I try and feel that big turn. So again, we're feeling the turn from my waist, from my mid-spine, all the way to the top of the swing. Definitely felt a lot more range in there, felt a little bit less control than I would normally have, because I'm trying to really turn hard and try and make the units of my body turn, like the cogs turn much better through that backswing. And again, I am a little bit tight in my spine, so this is harder for me to do, but that's the premise of this video. So there we have it, 2-3 drills there, some physical to help you turn your mid-spine better in the backswing, which again gives you the plus points of so many good things in the downswing. Have a go. Let me know how you get on. Post any questions down below. Love to hear from you. Also, if you have enjoyed the video, please click like and share the video. I really appreciate if you can do that. It really helps my channel. Also, if you haven't subscribed already, please join me on my journey. Let's lower your scores and make your golf better. And obviously grow my channel for me. Thanks for doing that, and thanks for watching, and see you again here soon.